Still recovering and unable to hit the trail, I decided to take a trip to another one of Tennessee's oldest towns, the town of Springfield. It may have been a cold Sunday morning, but it was still a beautiful day to explore another historic downtown district of another historic town. Come tag along. Well, hello everybody. Yes, it has been a while. And since I'm on doctor's orders not to hike for at least 2 more weeks, I decided to do an old town video, old town downtown video. I haven't done one of these in quite a while. We are in Robertson County, north and west of Nashville. This is the 8th oldest town in Tennessee, founded in 1798, and it's called Springfield. Population around 19,000. And here we are in the downtown square. There's the courthouse. And there's all the old-timey shops. Of course, it is a Sunday and it's bloody cold. Anyways, it's Sunday, so pretty much everything's closed. Except that Mexican restaurant right there, which I guess is pretty good because there's been lots of people coming in and out of there in a short time that we've been here. Okay, so I'm gonna walk around. Got this little square here that goes around the courthouse. All these shops in here. We got, let's see, the Phyllis Dozer Morris Law Office sits on lot 15 of the 1798 map of the town of Springfield. It was originally a log structure destroyed by arson in 1891 when it was the law office of John and E.A. Garner, taking with it one of the finest libraries in the state. Currently serves as the office of the attorney John Ewing Garner and for several other lawyers. Later as the office of the district attorney general. I don't know if that's current because it doesn't look like it's anybody's office right now. And here's another law office. Larry Wilkes. Of course, you know, being right here by the courthouse. And check out that tower up there. I wonder if there's a bell. Okay, and right here in the corner shop, it looks like it used to be an old service station. Here's where you drive up and get your car fueled and clean the windows. Now it's a realty place. But it's still a house up there, what it used to be called. 638 Tire and Vulcanizing. Tires, tubes, accessories. So I'm pretty sure this is where you'd pull in and they'd fill your car up with gas back in the old days. Work on your car or whatever. And let's see, over here we've got the Robertson County History Museum. Which, of course, being Sunday, again, it's closed. Tennessee Civil War trails. I don't know what kind of history we got here. Check out the old mailbox. An army in Springfield. Federal occupation. For most residents, Robertson County was a difficult place to live during the war. After the fall of Confederate Forts Henry and Donelson in 1862, Union forces occupied the county and made the town of Springfield a military base, where they guarded local roads and Edgefield and Kentucky Railroad. So, let me see. Federal troops used the Presbyterian Church on Locust Street as a stable. Damage from horseshoes can still be seen in this historic building. Oh, that'd be kind of cool to see. Relations between soldiers and residents, friendly at first, but by 1863, citizens are complaining of misbehavior and thievery to military governor Andrew Johnson. During one horrific December 1864 day, a Washington plantation, Union soldiers threatened and then shot the plantation owner while burning many farm buildings there. So yeah, interesting history as far as the Civil War goes. And we're going to take a walk around the town. I wish the museum was open because I would love to go in there. And what do we got there? So that Gardner name as far as the attorneys. They I guess their descendants are still rocking the town because we've got another Gardner there. Okay, so the only activity going on in the town today is for the Mexican restaurant. Must be really good. Let's see, they have another, oh, that's the public defender's office there. Another courthouse related place there. Tennessee Light and Power Company. Well, now it's the office of the district attorney. Okay, so across the street, got some more buildings. We got that, I wish that was open. Crossroads, books, music, and gifts. And antique store, closed, of course. And more attorneys, there's the CPA, there's a wine company right there. And take a look at some of these shop windows, how they're decorated for Christmas. Check out the wine company's displays. Drank themselves to death. Then we got the wolves here. Shame all these places are closed. Okay, so we're gonna go this way first. Because there's one thing I want to see that's right over here. I want to see what this is about. And that's called Jail Alley. We've got a history thing here. Historians refer to this area as Jail Alley because it was used to transport shackled prisoners from the previous jail site on South Willow Street to the Robertson County Courthouse approximately in 1879. on the main street up until the opening of the current Robertson County Detention Center located on Brown Street. So we're going to walk down here a little bit. Kind of neat. We got some benches where you can chill. You're really chill today. And Robertson County Archives is down there. Okay, so somewhere down there apparently was the jail. Whether it's that archive building, it's the archive building, I don't know. I don't know that. So, I'm gonna head back up and get back exploring the downtown. Be back. So not only is the antique store not open, but it's for sale. So it's not open ever. Check out the storefront in this place, Tucker's. Now it's like a vintage, well, an antique store. And, oh, so we got a church there. Oh, check this out. We got a little Christmas village. That's pretty neato. There's quite a number of cool old homes surrounding the square. And what I'm probably going to do, instead of walking around the neighborhoods and getting in because it's cold, I'm probably just going to drive and from the neighborhoods and film it that way. We got soap factory. And we got a guitar company. Lessons and repairs. We got a spa. Mystic Picnic. Another wine and whiskey bar. And of course, we can't have a downtown without a mural. Public House, not sure what that is. World's Finest Dark Fire Tobacco, Springfield, Tennessee. You can't be a town without a mural. Okay, be back. Okay, so we stepped across the street. The Historic Perk Coffee Shop. Wish it was open. Get some coffee. And this looks like the old theater. The Capitol Theater, it says on that poster right there. Does not look like it's being used for anything right now. There's no marquee. You can see the little ticket window right there. And those doors probably had 2 theaters in it. logically looking at it. And that's where, after people would watch the movie, they come out those doors, people going in. Right there. What's interesting, as old as this town is, it's 1798, it doesn't have a colonial type feel like Jonesboro. Or, you know, any of the older towns in East Tennessee. But that's kind of interesting. It has a whole different, I don't know if that's because we're in Middle Tennessee now. We're solidly in Middle Tennessee. I don't know if the architecture, the style was different because the people, I don't know. Oh, here we got a map of downtown Springfield. Oh, there's a skate park. They got a splash pad. Springfield City Hall, Courthouse, the Greenway. I kind of want to go check that out. And there's a railroad station apparently somewhere. Christmas tree. And I got a thrift store over here. Not going to go too much further down. We just get back to the regular part of town. Oh, another, why can't this place be open? Got antiques, collectibles, and sports cards. Trying to rebuild my baseball card collection. Okay, so we're going to walk back toward the downtown. Be back. Okay. Robertson County Courthouse. Center section of this building was constructed in 1879 with red brick. The north and south wings and clock tower were added in 1929, covered with the brick now visible. This property on the Registry of Historic Places. Like I was saying before, this downtown, a lot of it has a feel of early 1900s rather than the late 17 to 1800s. And it does not seem to be influenced by like the colonial type, like the Boston type areas like Jonesboro and I can't remember the name of the other town that we've been, or Greenville or any of those other towns that have a colonial feel, or it seemed like they were influenced by like New England. This one does not seem to be influenced that way. Whether it's because it's much farther away, and considering that time period, this would be really far from the East Coast. I mean, this is all speculation. I don't know that any of that for sure. It just seems logical. And I wonder how many of these buildings are original from its founding of 1789 or even the early 1800s, because they just don't seem that old. Yes, so many of them are quite old. But I wonder how many of them are original. You know, from a time period of its founding. You got the County Visitor Center. Not even the Visitor Center is open. Another information kiosk with the same map on it. And there's that First United Presbyterian Church that was mentioned in that historical placard over there. Where the Union Army used it as their stables, and there's still horse damage in there. So yeah, this is a rather old building. There you go. First Presbyterian Church, built in 1839, is the oldest public building in current use in Robert County. Well, that answers that question. This is the oldest building still standing. I mean, it's still a nice, cool, historic. I'm not trying to take away from it, but that explains why it does. They don't have the same feel as some of the East Tennessee towns. Here we go. Yeah, used as a stable during Union occupation, hoof marks are still visible on the old floor. Sanctuary was added in 1807 by Thomas Pepper in memory of his wife. Pretty neat. Yeah, so we walk down this way. Sanctuary, the 1839 building. Not a religious person, but this is pretty cool. Alright. It looks like church is letting out. So. Oops. We got over here the original home of WSIX radio. Just makes you wonder where it is now. Okay. Springfield Greenway. So it's a little walking path through the town, of course. We're here. So we could take this to walk to whatever river that is. Up to the Bransford Community Center. Huh, pretty cool. County Senior Center, which is now being used as a church. And it sounds like things are still rocking in there. So, yeah, I guess we're going to make our way back to the center of town, or the Courthouse Square. And I guess I do a little bit of driving around and check out some of the historic homes that are here in this town. And see what else we can get into. Be back. Okay, so we're gonna buzz around, look at some of the homes, like that one. That one's pretty cool. That one looks like a multi. Home thing. Okay, check this one out right there. Pretty cool.
The best part of touring historic homes of historic towns is the variety of styles and architecture. Most are one-of-a-kind gems and stunning representations of an era in which they were constructed. All of these amazing old homes have unique character all to themselves, and not just the grand Victorian styles. No, even the smaller homes harken to days long past. Though the idyllic model neighborhood of Mayberry was TV fiction, those who live in towns such as Springfield like to see themselves as holding on to a vestige of an old town of Mayberry. Driving around these old homes, I can almost picture Sheriff Andy Taylor making his rounds down these old roads. It fills me with warm feelings of nostalgia.
Springfield is about 35 miles north and slightly west of Nashville. I don't know if that makes Springfield a suburb of Nashville, but we did see signs that some people do commute to Nashville. I can't blame them. There's a small town appeal that is very alluring. Springfield has all the amenities a town needs with enough distance from big city issues. Those are huge points to me, and it adds up that Springfield is a really cool place to live. Looks like there's a park down there. These homes have such character. And even the smaller ones. Narrow streets, man. Love it. Look at this one, the giant Christmas balls all over it. There's not all of these are old, but they are all cool. All have character. So we're at the Springfield Antique Bar, checking out all the old stuff. Actually, we're in the lower part. It's got two layers to it. We're in the basement area. They've got all kinds of cool stuff. This place is huge. In fact, I'm sure there's areas of the upper floor that we haven't covered because I mean it's like a maze. There's just so much. Definitely decorated for Christmas. We've got an old Swiss Army knife. Yeah, that's pretty nifty. Of course, Antique Places is one of the cool areas that we like to stop at when we're traveling around. I look for two things. I'm looking for baseball cards, and we're always on the lookout for potentially haunted dolls. We'll check out my little K2 so we can determine if there's a possibility or something to attach to a doll that we found. And we have found a number of dolls this way. But yeah, just wanted to give a little. Wow, I used to have one of these, man. Anyways, be back. Okay, so I'm gonna end this little video right here at Martin Luther King Park. It's a typical little city park. Football fields, baseball fields, splash pad over there, playground. Looks like some soccer fields over here, and a cemetery. I mean, that makes it worth it right there, just the cemetery alone. Okay, so yeah, we had a little food at the Captain D's, and that's about it. Wasn't a whole lot more, unique to the town to see. So yeah, let me see now. Still got 2 weeks before my doctor's gonna clear me to hike again. I didn't have to have surgery on the foot, which was a good thing, but they did give, I think it's a cortisone shot, something like that. The most painful freaking thing I've ever endured. They jabbed that damn needle right into the side of my foot. Yeah, it hurt. But so far it's working. But he doesn't want me to do any kind of hiking for 2 more bloody weeks. So I'll probably pick another town to do, within that time frame. Got a paranormal investigation coming up next weekend, I think. Whether I film it or not, I'm not sure. So other than that, catch all our other videos. I really miss being on the trail. This sucks, not being able to get on the trail. I'm going stir crazy, not being able to see nature. So I have to watch my old videos. Anyways, like and subscribe. And like I said, check out the other videos. Keep your stick on the ice. It's cold enough for it. And I'll see y'all next time. Adios, y'all.